Hi, my name is Richard, and today in this video I will introduce the chemical carbon dioxide. First of all, I want to start with the respiratory system. Respiration system in plants. Plants, like other animals, also respire. Plants also need energy. The plant gets energy through the process of respiration, in which glucose food breaks down into oxygen to form carbon dioxide and water in the release of energy. One definition of respiration is the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide between the blood of the animal and the environment. Carbon dioxide is also released when organism breathes. Respiration also takes place at the cellular level. All plants and animals return both carbon dioxide and water vapor to the atmosphere. Every cell needs to respire to produce the energy it needs. This process is known as the cellular respiration. This process of respiration produces energy for organisms by combining glucose with oxygen from the air. During cellular respiration, glucose and oxygen are changed into energy and carbon dioxide. Therefore, carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere during the process of cellular respiration. There is also an equation for this, which is C6H12O6 plus 6O2 to 6CO2 plus H2O plus energy, which represent glucose plus oxygen and gave you carbon dioxide plus water and energy. Respiration is also known as the process which once living organisms are decomposed. When organisms die, they are decomposed by bacteria. Carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere or water during the decomposition process. Carbon dioxide transferring energy into other gases is also very impactful to us. Here are some screenshots of an animation of CO2 transferring energy into some gases. In Rotworth process, a CO2 molecule will most likely bump into several other gas molecules before re-emitting the infrared photon. The CO2 molecule might transfer the energy it gained from the absorbed photon to another molecule, adding speed to that molecule's motion. Since the temperature of a gas is a measure of the speed of the molecules in the gas, the faster motion of a molecule that eventually results from the IR photon that will absorb by a CO2 molecule will raise the temperature of gases in the atmosphere. Greenhouse gas. This ability to absorb and re-emit energy is what makes CO2 an effective heat-trapping greenhouse gas. Not all gas molecules are able to absorb IR radiation. For example, nitrogen and oxygen, which make up more than 90% of the Earth's atmosphere, do not absorb infrared photons. Greenhouse gases and the greenhouse effect play an important role in Earth's climate. Without greenhouse gases, our planet would be a frozen ball of ice. In recent years, however, excess emissions of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases from human activities, most likely burning fossil fuels, have begun to warm Earth's climate at a problematic rate. Other significant greenhouse gases include water vapor, CH4, N2O, and O3. I found several evidence that can represent this effect. These graphs shows the carbon dioxide data recorded by the Mauna Loa Observatory, Hawaii. And Mauna Loa Observatory constitutes the largest record of direct measurements of CO2 in the atmosphere. The last 4 complete years of Mauna Loa CO2 record and the current years are shown in the first graph. The full record of combined STRIPS data and NOAA data are shown in the second graph. The dashed red lines with diamond symbols represents the monthly mean values centered on the middle of each month. The black lines with the square symbols represents the same. After corrections through the average seasonal cycle, the latter is determined as a moving average of 7 adjacent seasonal cycles centered on the month. As you can see on the graph, the carbon dioxide in the air that have been measured every year is increasing and increasing.